Hello, I'm Stephen Cornter, one of the ANZ Business Training Managers. Today we're going to look at tips to create an effective business plan. So thanks for joining us, and we do hope you get some value out of today's session. I'm going to cover off in a little bit of detail each of the 8, and we do hope that you'll join us for the full webinar, which runs for about an hour at some time in the future. The first point, or the first thing that you'll be writing about, is the executive summary, or the first thing that you'll read. The executive summary is going to be a snapshot of all the information that you've covered in your business plan that really sells the sizzle to the reader and gets them excited about you and your concept and your business and wants to read more. The one thing about your executive summary, while it's going to be the first thing I'm going to read, it's going to be the last thing that you'll write, because it's going to capture all the other sections and bring it together into one page. So that's the executive summary. Next up is understanding your goals and objectives. Goals and objectives are the to-do list. Where is your business going, and what are the things that you need to do to actually get there? And we'll talk about goal setting and making them smart. So specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, and why incorporating those features into your goal setting is going to make them a whole lot more attainable and more meaningful to you, the owner. Understanding what your products and services are. And here we're going to dive into what we call features and benefits. Now, you know your features like the back of your hand, but the one thing that many businesses skip is understanding what the benefits are. Who gets the benefit? It's the customer. So what benefit does the customer get from doing business with you? What problem do you solve for them? Remembering, of course, that every business is a problem solver. And a successful business understands the problem that they solve, and there are enough people with the problem that need it solved as well. So your products and services, understanding what they are. The next section is what we call our SWOT analysis. So SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And this is really simple exercise, not only for you, the business owner, but also to involve other key stakeholders. Really simple, blank piece of paper, create a vertical and a horizontal to give you 4 quadrants to work in. We're going to start with our strengths. And what are they? The strengths are the things that you are so proud of that make your business a success, or those key success factors. What are they, and how well are you managing them to make sure that they stay strengths of your business? The flip side of a strength is a weakness. And what are the things that you would like to fix or don't go as well as they should? Now, please don't exclude weaknesses that you've identified because of time and money, because more often than not, those big rocks, we can chip away at them over time. So identifying weaknesses is going to give you a more well-rounded business plan. We're then going to look at the O, which is opportunities. And what are the things that your business might be exploring or expanding into or changing to over the next few years? And this has been an absolute highlight for many businesses in the changing COVID world, where they've had to do new things, different things in different ways, and they've explored opportunities to keep them going. And that's been exciting to see. The threats, and what are the things that could go wrong, or what are the influences that may impact your business? So these influences could come from central or local government. They could be changing consumer demand, changing ways that the consumers will interact with you or buy from you or seek you out, and making sure that your business is keeping up with those changing trends or consumer demands. So the SWOT analysis, also a fantastic tool to get other people to complete as a fresh set of eyes looking from a different perspective at your business. And if you could get 4 or 5 people to do that, you've got an absolute mountain of gold to work through. Our next section is about target customers and thinking about who or what does your ideal customer look like, and thinking about some of the demographics or geographic information that's going to help you get to the ideal customer. What is their gender? What are their age brackets? What is their stage of life? What are their other complementary interests that if they like something point A, that your offer at point B, maybe they go together. So thinking about our target customer is going to help you formulate your marketing plan. It's going to help you formulate your message, your language, and the avenues that you're going to probably consider to be of more value than others. So the target customer and giving some thought to that is really going to help you refine and define how you get your message out into the market and build interest about your business. The next section is about that marketing and sales strategy and understanding that, and we use an analogy using a funnel where how do we get all those customers in the top of the funnel and get them through to be real raving fans about your business. And so understanding your customer care plan. How do you get your message to your customers? Understanding social media, understanding the traditional forms of advertising, and are they a means that will be effective for your business? Not forgetting that actually having raving fans out in the community is one of the most effective advertising or promotional channels that you could ever dream of. So we'll explore how to get your message out and understand what your customers are looking for when they're selecting a business in that section as well. In terms of running your business, what do you actually need? What is the stuff that you will need to effectively run your business? So we're going to give some thought to the assets, whether you lease or own, and the equipment that you're going to need as your business is now, but also what are its future requirements. And so thinking ahead as to what it's going to need in 12 months' time, 5 years' time, and how are you going to find it or fund it. Also looking at being able to staff your business appropriately as it grows. Notwithstanding, you're accumulating all of these assets, making sure that it's protected through an appropriate insurance cover, and that can't be forgotten about either. The last section, and probably the one that everyone is going to run away from, is doing the financial forecasting. And here we're going to explore what a cash flow forecast is, what a profit forecast is, and also understand about break even. So those financial forecasts are going to help support you in terms of, is this business going to be a financial success? And understanding that there are going to be changes that you could make that you then reflect in your forecasts and what outcomes might they have. Also a great way of removing surprises. So if you have times of the year where cash flow is great and times of the year where it's not so great, then we can be identifying those and put in place plans to make sure that you haven't got money surprises coming at you from your business. Now, we've gone through these pretty quickly, but we've made life easier for you and use the free business plan template, which is available online, anz.co.nz/bizhub. And this is a free download. It's a PDF document that you can download and save and then edit as and when you please. And it's going to cover off those 8 sections in a little bit more detail. But it's certainly something you can then save as a soft copy, but also you can keep working at it as well. And that's one of the key things that I really want to share about a business plan. Number one, it's for you. You, the business owner, are writing the plan for your hopes and dreams and wishes and expectations for your business. So write it for you. Don't make it too wordy. If you're trying to write too much, we'll lose focus and it'll just become, just too hard to read. It is going to have other readers. So maybe your bank manager, maybe your insurance broker, maybe other stakeholders or shareholders are going to be interested in it as well. So yes, there will be other readers, but predominantly it's for you and your business. And don't be afraid to change it. Don't be afraid to update it with what you learn and how your business evolves and develops. So as you get new information, new ideas, then your plan and your business evolves. It is never set in stone, and that's absolutely guaranteed. So there's an overview of our business plan webinar and how to write an effective business plan. Now, the information that we provide with you, we believe at the time of publication is true and correct, but we absolutely recommend that you take your own professional advice that is appropriate to your situation. Also in this webinar, we do not discuss and promote any financial products. So there's the disclaimer. We look forward to you joining us at some time in the future when we run the full webinar. There's just a quick flavor of what we're going to cover and how an effective business plan is going to help you run a more successful business. Thank you for your interest. We look forward to seeing you in the future.